All right, guys. So as you know, me and Marianne just got back from No Limits training and learned a lot of good stuff. Met a lot of cool people that will probably be lifelong friends, and it's always good to be in a room full of people with positive energy and kind of give you that extra boost to come back home and keep reaching for your goals and your dreams. So we definitely got that, but we also learned a lot about some different topics, and we wanted to share those with you through some training videos. Tonight's video, we're going to do kind of the do's and don'ts of social media. So, but first, before we get into that, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about Advocare as a brand. So, Advocare is a brand. It's not a product. It's a brand, so should be treated that way. Um, so, if you think about some of the other brands like Nike or Google or any of those other big companies, successful companies, what do you think about? So, like for instance, Nike. If you see this logo, what do you think about when you see that logo? You probably think about running faster, jumping higher, sports, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, world's best athletes. So that's exactly what we want to do with Advocare. Nike's not putting an ad up saying brand new pair of shorts, $49.99. So they're selling the idea of Nike and just do it. Buy our products and you can go out and just do it. So like I said, Advocare is a brand and we want to do the same thing, and we are doing the same thing with Advocare as a brand. And Advocare is obviously be a champion. So you be a champion in your fitness, be a champion in your life, be a champion in somebody else's life. So the brand of Advocare is something that should be held up and protected. We want that to be something that somebody looks at and right away they don't think, oh well, that's the company that sells vitamins. We want it to be, well, that's the company where you can be a champion. Use their products as a conduit to a better life, a better lifestyle, and become a champion in your life. So that's what we want the brand of Advocare to be. So always keep that in mind when you're posting on social media or online. We want to make sure we protect the Advocare brand. As a whole, you want to look at social media as your social media fingerprint, for lack of better terms. You want to look at it as kind of your um, virtual business card. So, if somebody doesn't know anything about you and all they know is your online profile, what do they think about you? You gotta keep your maintain your credibility, and if you're preaching to live a healthier life, use these products, it'll change your life, live better, have a healthier lifestyle, and then you turn around and post pictures of you out partying all weekend, that just doesn't jive together. So you want to, you know, practice what you preach. So, that's the main goal we want to try and get across today.
So I'm going to start on some social media don'ts, some things you don't want to do. By now, most of you are already aware of this, but you want to make sure that you never sell Advocare on e-commerce websites. This is eBay, Craigslist, even Facebook. If you're selling by Facebook, PayPal, anything like that, you don't want to be doing that. All right. Advocare is meant to be done face to face. You're supposed to build relationships with people, or through your Advocare microsite, and that's it. Also, don't advertise product samples or discounts on your Facebook page. I see that a lot, and I'm guilty of this as well. When I first started, I would post about mixers that we were having come out. We're giving free samples of Spark. Um, even when I started way back a couple years ago, I was even offering my 40% discount publicly online. So that's a huge no-no. Don't advertise. You don't really want to discount your products anyways because they're worth it. The products that we sell are worth every penny, and it's not really. We try to keep it fair across the board. You don't want to advertise discounts because that gives you an unfair advantage over other people within Advocare that are trying to build a business as well. So just keep that in mind. Never, ever, under any circumstance, do you want to sell or market our products to anybody under the age of 18. Some of our products are safe. I mean, all of our products are safe, but I know I even give Spark to my 9-year-old daughter before school because it helps her focus sometimes. So we know it's safe, but you don't ever, it says right on the Advocare product boxes and bottles, not intended for the under the age of 18. So you want to be very cautious not to market to 18-year-olds. I know some of y'all are coaches, and the products are great. The OTG is amazing for hydration with your athletes. It's still a supplement, and you're not supposed to be marketing it to your students. So it's definitely okay to talk to the parents about it and let the parents decide, but you never give supplements to a minor or advertise to a minor. Another thing, we've had great success within our group about medical benefits, things that have happened health-wise since starting the 24-day challenge. I know like Billy Graham, he's had awesome results dropping his cholesterol and things like that, and which is amazing. Some other people have had some results like that as well. We have one person that's recently, just a couple days into it, has had to decrease his insulin dose because his blood sugar was dropping too low. So that's great. These are all great results, but we don't want to, we're not supposed to be posting that. And another thing I'm guilty of as well. We have a 24-day challenge for nursing moms that we've kind of modified, but we're always supposed to, when we tell people about the 24-day challenge we have for nursing moms, you still want them to check with their doctor before starting it, just in case there's some other underlying condition that we're not aware of. All right, so another thing you want to do, we all love Advocare, and I know that some people have an Advocare logo or something Advocare as their profile picture. You don't want to do that. You want people, like Steve was saying, you want them to buy into the idea of Advocare. You want them, when they look at your profile page, you want them to see your lifestyle and what Advocare's done for you. All right, so we don't want to have a picture of the 24-day challenge or Spark or Drew Brees as your profile picture. You want it to be a great picture of you, maybe you and your spouse. So don't use the Advocare logo as your profile picture. Also, I mentioned Drew Brees. Along with that, don't use professional sports teams or anything like that. You want your profile picture to represent you and be a Drew Brees in the background. But yeah, don't have a picture of Drew Brees as your profile picture. You want it to be you. You want people to pull it up and know, oh, this is the person that I'm talking to. This is who I wanted to be in touch with. Okay, and then I know we have a lot of before and after pictures coming up, and a lot of you are members of the Challenge and Products Results Facebook page, and we have all those great before and after pictures of our team and other people within the Advocare family. So you just want to make sure that you always get authorization from those people to share those pictures. So you'll notice on the Challenge Products and Results page that people always ask, if you scroll down underneath the picture, they'll say, may I share? And if that person says yes, then certainly you may share. Always get permission though. All right, the last thing that I want to leave you with as far as don'ts, and I thought this was one of the greatest things that we learned, was don't give them your like, give them your love. It's very easy to go through people's, look at people's timelines and just click like. I mean, that's very easy to do. Go a little bit beyond that and just show them that you're thinking of them and that you care, and leave an actual comment, Facebook message them saying, I saw that you ran that 5K, that's amazing. Or just reach out to people and just be a presence in their life and encourage them. All right.
Well, I guess you did all your stuff. I thought we were going to go back and forth, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. You want to redo
I
it?
just sat here bored. No.
Sorry.
So, first one is identify yourself as an Avocare independent distributor. So, anytime you're doing anything associated with Avocare, as far as posting an ad, putting anything on Facebook, you always want to identify yourself as Avocare independent distributor. It's always got to be noted there. Um,
Can I interject?
sure.
And when he says ad, he doesn't mean like ad. He means like event flyer, like we do for the mixers and such. When we post your pictures, we always put underneath the picture Advocare independent Advocare distributor. But no ads. You don't want to be posting advertisements.
So always want to do that. It's definitely a do. Also, as far as using photos of yourself and Avocare apparel and actually photos of yourself using the products, that's always awesome to do. It's a great way to kind of get the Avocare logo out there, show people that you're using the products yourself. You're not just asking them to use the products and make lifestyle changes. You're using it on your own and making your life better, and you believe in the products. You know, going back to practicing what you preach. The next thing is always to smile and be friendly. So you're always representing Avocare, so always keep that in mind when you're posting anything on your social media site. Like you said in the beginning, goes back to kind of your digital business card. So you always want to come across as positive and represent Avocare in a positive light. The next one is to add personal notes to your profile. So let your followers and let the people on your profiles, on your web pages, let them get to know you on a personal level. Don't forget that Avocare is all about building a personal relationship. Also, the next thing is talking about Avocare products, how they benefit you personally, how they've helped you physically and financially, and you do that by sharing your story. One big note to make as far as sharing your story, though, is be very specific. I made $187.25 on my first paycheck. Whatever it is. You want it down to that cent, and you want it to be very specific, and it's income that can be verified. So you want to share that. Also, another thing as far as your story goes, if you're sharing, all right, I started using their Avocare products and I lost 15 pounds. Well, that's true, but that's not the whole story. You want to make sure you include the whole story. So it would be more like, I started using Avocare products in conjunction with getting the right proper nutrition and working out and exercising, and I've lost 15 pounds. So that would be the complete whole story. So you want to make sure you're including that in your story as well. So we're not selling magic pills. You're not going to take the pill and you lose 15 pounds. You want to make sure you're being truthful about your story and telling the whole thing. And then the last thing is sharing. So as you know, we like to share success stories like Marianne was talking about earlier. We always want to make sure, if we are sharing posts, we want to make sure that they're from the official Avocare Facebook page, or any of the official corporate social media sites. So you got to be careful. We don't want to just search for Avocare advertisements and be like, oh, that one looks cool, and then start using that. It's got to be approved through Avocare. It's got to be an approved ad or approved story off the Avocare website, and they post stuff like that all the time. Go ahead and share that stuff on your web page, on your social media page, and it's there for you to use, so go ahead and use it. So that's it for the do's and don'ts. Hopefully that helps you guys. We learned a lot when we were at No Limits, and like I said, we wanted to share it with you guys over some training videos, and there's going to be more to come. We're going to have some of our other teammates help out with the videos as well, so we look forward to that. And one last thing I guess Marianne wanted to add about posting on your social media page. You always a good, I guess, rule of thumb, something that I forgot and something that they told us in No Limits was kind of 1 in every 7 posts. You know, you don't want your whole page to be just advocate, advocate, advocate. You want people to get you to know you on a personal level, like we said before. So 1 in every 7 posts is just kind of a good rule of thumb for not overexposing people to the business of Advocare, or to Advocare as a brand. So hopefully we see you guys soon. Don't forget about the training event we have on the 27th at Crescent Fitness. We want to see you guys there. We want to see a lot of people there, and so we look forward to that and hope you guys have a good night. Thanks.
Good night.